So, Tuesday. Not having the best day, to be perfectly honest. Mental health is taking a bit of a nosedive. Yeah, don't know why. Just a bit bored of being me at the moment. I'm a bit bored of putting things off and being lazy. I've been putting off my journal. I've been putting off doing my editing. Just been vegetating, playing video games. I don't really see an end to that at the moment. I'm really into them and I'm really enjoying them, but all the aspects of my life are taking a hit. I can't seem to find the willpower to change, and it's a bit annoying. The most annoying part of that is I tend to think of myself as a person who has a lot of willpower and a lot of determination, and any time that I realise that that's not the case, which happens sometimes in my life, I get a bit annoyed at myself like this. When I start to realise this is the sort of person I really am, I'm like, oh, well, that spits in the face of my idea of what I am. So yeah, it's not a fun time, but I'll get over it. I will get to this editing eventually. I'm just a bit of a coward about it. So you shall see what tomorrow brings.
I think I look up to him more. It's like there's no longer that barrier anymore. That's gone. Now he's my dad. I respect him. But he's a cool dad.
Didn't record yesterday. Been in a bit of a bad mood, really, and I still am, to be perfectly honest. But I'm just really bored of being me, to be perfectly honest. You ever get like that? You're just really sick of doing the things that you do. I've got a lot of things that I want to do in my head, but I just putting them off. I'm really behind on my journal. Really behind on a few things, and I spend most of the days just telling myself, just do something. Do something. I don't care what it is, just anything. And yet I don't. I sit there and I continue to hate myself because I'm not doing anything. And it gets very boring very quickly. So that's not fun. And it gets you fucked off, to be perfectly honest. I feel like my temper is shorter. I'm just very irritable. This is going to sound weird. I probably shouldn't have bothered explaining this because it's a very complicated thing in my head. I weirdly quite like being fucked off. It's weird. I've talked about how I have an idea of what I am in my head, or the sort of person I am, and when I do something it goes against that, when I do something naturally without thinking, and it goes against the idea of what I have in my head, it makes me depressed, because it's like, oh, I'm not actually what I think I am. I'm not actually the sort of person who I think I am. But when I'm angry, and when I'm frustrated, and when I'm depressed, I often feel like I'm more in the line of what I am, what I think I am. I'm a bit more cold, I'm a bit more calculated, I'm a bit more snippy and a bit more, miserable. But I'm a bit more calculated, a bit more robotic. And I think that's closer to what I think I am. I have in my head, I think of myself as Sheldon Cooper. I think of myself as Spock. I think of myself as all these types of robotic genius people that have so much control over their life. And when I'm depressed, I start to feel a little bit more like that. I start to feel a bit more in control and a bit more, just cold and calculating. But when I'm happy, I'm not that. I'm weird. I'm a sort of person, a part of myself that I don't recognize. Just sort of, I don't know, more extroverted, more happy, more cheerful, more talkative, a more expressive, more fun person to be. And I don't like that, which is a very depressing statement to say. It's, it's quite possibly the most depressing thing of my life that I've realized is that I like myself more when I'm miserable. And I don't need to say how fucked up that statement is. I like myself. I like what I see in the mirror when I'm miserable. I don't like myself happy because he's weird and I don't know him. So that's a very fucking depressing thought. And I don't really have a solution to that. So I'm just going to end this on a bit of a downer, to be perfectly honest. Tomorrow's much better though. I at least do some things other than just sitting in my misery. So yeah, it's depressing, but it's the way my life is. I like myself more when I'm miserable. Just finished yesterday's depressing talk about me liking myself. So that's a very depressing thing to come out of my mouth. Today was a lot better. I'm still a little bit fucked off, but I managed to actually do something today. I actually did manage to do journal entries. All I need to do is at least 2 a day, and I'll catch up eventually. And I just haven't been doing that, and that's really been fucking me off. But I did actually manage to do 2 today, at least. Which, it's only gonna matter if I continue to do it, which I don't think I'm going to be able to, because I'm not a very consistent person. Which is something I don't like about myself. But at least for today, at least I did the right thing, and I did something at least. So that's something. And that's what sort of perked me up a little bit. Of at least I did something. I do get to a point eventually when I just sort of get sick of doing what I want and playing video games, and just the guilt overrides me, and it really pushes me to do something. So that happened today. The guilt pushed me. So it turned out to be a pretty good day, at least. I'm still mentally a bit miserable, but I seem to like that. But tomorrow we're going to have another attempt at the Iron Bridge trip. So hopefully be something interesting tomorrow. Going to throw a pound into the water. See, we made it. We did the day out. Didn't do it in the right month, but oh well, never mind.
Oh, that bridge is lovely.
What bridge? Oh, that bridge. You can't get over near.
No, but I've seen people.
Excuse me. I'm always left out.
You rabbits on the right, boy.
Excuse me.
Just shit
Excuse
talking
me.
him.
I've got injured. There's blood. I mean, you see blood. But I got blood.
Well, yeah, it's like a self-inflicted injury. You're an idiot. He doesn't get any sympathy.
I didn't know there was thorns on a hawthorn.
Oh,
I
say
didn't-
that again. Say that again,
I didn't
but
know.
slowly.
I didn't know what it was called. So how was I supposed to know? I just wanted a berry. Oh, sausage doggies.
Got ice cream.
Yeah, very blah. This is me having that ice cream.
What have you all got? Round off.
I got raspberry ripple.
I got 99. It's got a flake in it.
I got cookies and cream and bubble gum.
I need to have bubble gum.
I love bubble gum.
I got toffee.
Yeah.
Actually, never have anything to say at this point. So, give the reenactment of the day. Was it 4 years ago? Maybe. Came here on a nice day on the trike. I wanted to throw 50 pence into the river for a look. Dad was like, no, not allowed. Took it off me and confiscated. So I took £1 and did it. And Sophie's face was priceless. A year later, I got my first job. And was like, I've earned this money. I'm going to throw it in the river if I want to. I did lose it, so that's a bit bittersweet. But I did bring Mom with my first paycheck to get her an ice cream. So now started the occasion every year. I do this. Out in the river. Much to Dad's dismay. Yeah, I like this little trip that I do every year. Take the family out, treat them to an ice cream in Ironbridge. Most of the family is very bitter against the £1 in a river situation, but screw them. It's only a bit of fun. The way I see it, people spend a lot more than £1 on much more stupid stuff. You know, it's a little bit against what I think. Again, going back to the old who I think I am. You know, an introvert who likes nothing more than sitting in his room playing video games, taking everyone out for a nice local touristy thing. But you know, gotta have a bit of extravagance every now and then. I look awful today. Normally it's the day I shower, so that's why my hair looks awful. Look a bit tired, a bit sweaty. There we go, I look better in the shade. Anyway, let's get on with this. What is my beard doing? That's what you get when you scrunch your face down into your chest like that. It ruins your beard. Nothing much happened today. Yeah, just relaxed after my eventful, well, not eventful day out, but more eventful than I'm not used to. Yeah, so I just played video games like I usually do. But feeling good about myself because I treated the family to ice cream. Yeah, that's me done for another year of organising days out. Awesome. Wow, I look awful. Don't look that great today. Ugh, I don't look that great many days. I don't know why I've started talking to you when I'm going to shut my door. Privacy's sake, because Sophie's home. I don't like recording in front of people. Anyway, that was the week. Pretty depressing week, wasn't it? I talked about my existential crisis that I have on occasion of the dichotomy between... Oh, sorry, Dad's talking to someone outside and it's captured my interest. Yeah, anyway, he was gesturing a lot. Talking to someone in a red car outside our house. Anyway, yes, what I was saying. Depressing, the existential crisis I have between who I think I am and who I actually am. And when I get reminded of who I actually am, I get a bit depressed. Because it's not who I think I am, and I like who I think I am. Yeah, I like to think of myself as cold calculating, and... Well, yeah, and I'm not that, and I don't like thinking about that. And I like myself when I'm miserable, because I'm a little bit more along the lines of what I think I am, which is depressing, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'll be fine. You know, I'll get over it. I'll get over it, and then it'll happen again, and I'll get over that too. You know, everything's temporary. I haven't said that in a while. These are just the cards I've been dealt in this hand, and I gotta play. I haven't said that either. Kind of fucked that up. But yeah. Then the Iron Bridge trip, that was nice. Do a little bit of treating my family, taking for ice cream. My tradition of throwing money away. Dad and Soph don't like, but Mum's alright with it. So yeah, this is a nice little trip out to a little touristy attraction. Yeah, I'm don't really have many plans for the future. I'm just gonna keep gaming, and I think maybe next month I'm gonna start really trying to start my editing process to see what that's gonna be all about. Other than that, I just gotta tide through until then, you know, keep my mental health in check. And I should be fine. Don't worry about me. I'll be alright. I'm showing very shaky hands. Yes. I don't think I've got anything else to say. Other than, thanks for watching.
Yes, yes.